is a balmy 57 or 58 degrees this morning. It's finally starting to feel a little bit like fall, which I'm glad. This stupid thing squeaks. We'll have to put a little WD on that. I hate squeaks. We're going to finish trying to get this part here of the farm cleaned up today. Drag these treetops over here. Dad's actually getting ready to start working up the trees. There's several trees down through here from yesterday's cutting. So I'm gonna, all these here in the open, we'll drag them out on down in the timber. We just bucked them. We just went ahead and topped them when they were down in there. It's not such a big deal there. Still trying to get the hang of this thing a little bit, the skidder, all the controls. Of course, trying to video and operate the skidder isn't always the best thing. Shifting's easy in this. Just bump it one way or the other, kind of like my old Timberjacks, the 60 series Timberjack. That was kind of nice. I definitely like the angle seat. Your seat kind of sits at an angle. It doesn't sit dead on. Sits at an angle, kind of makes it easier when you're turning around looking at your drag constantly like I do. Kind of less strain on your neck and back. All kinds of power here. Dad's working these up. We're going to go ahead. We're just going to drop these over here. These other few. Looks good. Quick and easy. I don't know who that is. Somebody on a side-by-side. I don't know if that's the landowner or who it is. Now these trees down here in the timber, we're just going to top them right here. As I previously stated, a lot of them are already down on top. Some of them I wanted to pull down so I could kind of, if they fell in the brush, like a lot of this locust, I try to drag them out to where I can cut them up a little better. Just so I try to get everything I can. We'll cut this limb off. We'll come up here. We'll cut this thing kind of right up here where it's got this funky looking crotch. We'll cut it right there because these pieces here are just too gnarly, too small up here in these tops. So we'll cut this up, cut them to where they lay kind of flat, which doesn't matter. All this is going to be dozed off anyway and cleared for pasture. So it's pretty much kind of a salvage cut. I hate to see a lot of these young walnut trees dozed out. Hopefully they'll leave them when they do it. But as far as all the locusts, the cedar, stuff like that, it's all coming out. Coming out of the timber with the drag right now. I'm just dragging two at a time. Obviously the grapple and the skidder will pull a lot more than that. And the reason I'm just dragging two at a time is just for working the deck. Dad's up here working the deck right now. We're trying to get this little block here cleaned up this morning so we can move to a different part of the farm. We need to get everything we got cut yesterday out. Then we've got about 3 trees we need to pull over here around the fence line. So while I'm getting everything out, Dad's going ahead and marking up everything, bucking up. And I try to leave plenty of space. Anybody that's ever worked a deck like this, like we do, you want a lot of space. That way you got room to work, get in there with your saw and buck, not get into the dirt. People have been commenting about buck saws. That is just not feasible for what we do, the type of logging we do. No bigger than the jobs are we cut. A lot of jobs, you know, we might only cut 30 or 40 trees on a job. So bringing in a buck saw or something like that, ground saw hooked up to a knuckle boom, it's just not real cost effective. It would be nice, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of times I think about that, especially when I'm bucking logs, because I hate bucking logs. So we'll go in here, see if we can grab a few more. Then I need to pull all these up here. I'm just kind of saving them for last. These are trees that are out here in the pasture. Get them up, push them up. And drop that right there. That's a pretty good pile of logs that come out in a short amount of time this morning. All walnut, of course. Trying to get a better view of it. So yeah, a short amount of time. Probably hour and a half. And that's even with, having to pull some of these down, cut them off, and drag them out. Only dragging 2 at a time. If I had tried to bunch and drag 4 and 5, they'd come out a little quicker. We're gonna push a tree here. This is one of the ones from yesterday. I cut that big saddle type tree somewhere in here. I don't remember where. Maybe in front of me right there. So this one here has got kind of a lean back towards this fence and power line. I don't think we'll have any trouble with that. I'll probably put a little notch in over there, maybe leave a little hold wood. The 648 probably push it over pretty easy. Doing a little weed eating there. Go ahead and creep up to this thing a little bit. He's put the blade on it. Ready to go with it here. Make sure Dad gets out of the way. He's over here to my side. If he gets out of the way real good, we'll go ahead and pour the coal to it. Oh yeah. Cut a little bad, not terrible. Now we'll go ahead and we'll grapple this, drag it down here with the others. Pretty fast. One thing about it, you don't want to mess up right here by the highway. Everybody can see you. That would have been a good deal to put that tree back on the power line or fence. It's the first time pulling a tree with this skidder, which I do like the dual arch because I can really climb up in there quite a ways. So that makes it nice. Free spooling right now. Get out of here a ways. We don't want to fall that tree back on that good fence. Go ahead and kind of tighten up on it. Now we'll just put this thing in park. I do love that it has a good parking brake too. Such luxuries I'm not used to. Now we've got kind of a south-southeast wind today, I think. It's blowing some direction. I think it's out of the south or southeast. I could be wrong, I don't know. So some days, like yesterday, we had a wind that kind of helped us a little bit. Today, I don't know if the wind is kind of in our favor. Say she's about ready to go. We'll wait for Dad to give the signal. We'll just pull it on over. Here we go. Good. Got one more tree on this block right here, and this is it. We're just going to give her a little push, kind of follow it right out in here. I don't think it has any danger of hitting this fence or power line up there, but we just don't want her to come back and hit this fence right here behind me. Creep up to it here. The only bad thing about the skidder, it's so big, I have a hard time seeing Dad sometimes. That's the part I don't like. I like always being able to see Dad or whoever I'm working around. I like my field of vision to be good if I'm on a machine. Alright, here we go. Just got off the clutch, that's it. Easy. Last two of the block coming out to the deck. Pretty good pile of logs. Zip over here. Yep, pretty good pile of logs this morning. We're gonna try to take 4 at a time this go around. We've got to drag these quite a ways, so we'll just see how full we can get this grapple. We'll go ahead and get these 3, then we'll pick up and move over. No problem there. Go ahead and drop that. Whoops, spun too much there. There we go. Perfect. Good drag logs. Across the little branch here. Go ahead and try to get those up, that way we don't drag them through the mud. Okay, so we added one more to this bunch to round it out, so we're going to grab 5 right here. If I can grapple and talk and film at the same time. Very nice, very nice. All 5 of them. Hey guys, if you like what you see, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for all of our latest videos.